Babies from Loveland, where Shelby has done a night shift. So this is Cleo, and we are just entering her into babies. So we're just going to go to a new area today. So it's the baby's first day in Disneyland. I've decided to move them for a couple of reasons. They're getting quite big for Neverland. They like to do lots of climbing and exploring and sitting at the door, which is great. Miss Bee is almost ready to move to Coco, which is fantastic. Just going to open the door. And we want to get lots of new volunteers trained. It's much easier to train in Disneyland than Neverland, just because we've got a bit more space. And just allow them to see a little bit more. I'm just gonna shut this door quickly. Okay. Hello. So we've got a little cuddle pile. So we've got all three of them together. We'll see if any want to jump out. Hi, Miss Bee. Miss Bee's trying. But Rudi's holding on for dear life. Good girl, Miss Bee. Miss Bee is the oldest, so it's kind of inevitable that she is first out. Bit unsure of the area.
Good.
Hi. Okay, so Miss Bee's coming up to me. Where's Rudi gonna go? You gonna come too?
The big man.
No? Just looking? And then Nova's just chilling.
Well, here we have little Miss Bee. So she's certainly the more adventurous one. Naturally, she is about 2 weeks older than all of the others, so that will make a bit of a difference. But it's just nice to see that she's getting around and exploring so well, because she will certainly be getting a mother, a foster mom, and so within 6 weeks we're able to move them over to the foster moms, and it looks like Miss Bee is well on her way to being able to go over and finding herself a mom.
And little Nova is just here, taking a watch, not too sure about what's going on. Oh, and a big jump from Miss Bee.
Hello.
Well, it really doesn't take long for these little ones to find this tree and start clambering around. They really seem to enjoy it, and so as I say, monkeys like getting a little bit of a height to look around and see what's going on. And it's where they're little experts. They really holding on very well, looking around, seeing what's going on, and really enjoying themselves. And this is the nice part about seeing their progression slowly as it's happening and being here with them. Each day is a new adventure as they learn new things and explore new places and find out new things in life. It's just like sharing their whole little lives with them. The next day you can see how eager they are to climb out and go exploring.
Rudi? Big girl, Miss Bee. Lots of calm babies climbing on the branches today. Seriously? Being clingy now? Nova's still little, so she's still quite clingy, which is natural.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I know how you are. Did the same thing like yesterday. but with Rudi.
Yeah.
They fell, but I was ready, so they just fell in my hands.
It's always a problem when they stick to each other.
Yeah, like that.
Because that's not your mummy, is it?
No, she's still little. She's... Girls. You're good. Our little Rudi. Yeah.
It's actually remarkable how quickly they get their balance and can run along these branches and everything like this. Sometimes we're more cautious than their moms. You can see people holding their hands underneath and things like that, but of course out in the wild that wouldn't be happening, and if they fell they just land on another branch further below. It's just we don't always have branches further below for them to land on. But yeah, they're doing extremely well. Yeah, straight into the milk cage, which is fantastic. So things are going really well at this point in time.
Rudi, leave her. I know.
Nova having a little drink. Always a hungry girl.
That's great, Nova.
Well, here we have all three of them, Nova, Rudi and Miss Bee, all huddled up together. So of course they do have a little bit of a sleeping time around about 10ish or so in the morning, and then after that of course they'll be active again and trying to climb around and looking at everything. But at the moment everything's so interesting to them, everything's new. But remember, they're learning so much at this age. If you can try and compare it to a human, they're learning 6 times as fast because they grow 6 times as fast as what we do. So all of that information is being processed and they're picking it up in a very, very short period of time.
Do you want to leave, girl? But I don't think Rudi will let you. Yeah. I know they will scream if I do something. Perfect, thank you. Who is it?
Nova enjoying her leaves with Miss Bee on the right, and Rudi's come to join him.
Those special like moments when you actually get them something different and put it down and the interest they show in it. So natural forage is very important for these guys, and these are some of the leaves that they'll naturally eat out in the wild. And it's just remarkable just to see how they go to it, start playing with it, chewing it, and discovering that it's something that they can actually eat. So every little new thing you get is like a whole exciting thing for these little guys. So it's so nice just to be there and watch them as they're slowly developing and learning all of these new things each and every day. It's something really special. Of course, you also get those little cute moments when they've had a long day and just buckle down to get some sleep and catch up. But that doesn't take too long and they'll be full of energy again. And each week as they go stronger and stronger, they're going to start playing longer and longer and getting more adventurous all the time. So it's nice to appreciate these little quiet moments that you actually get now and again that they're peacefully resting and giving you a chance to basically recuperate yourself. The ear sucking is certainly not encouraged, and we try to stop it as often as possible, but in this case she's actually not doing it as thoroughly as what would normally do it. It's just more of a comfort thing, and of course Miss Bee is developing so fast she'll be going to see be introduced to foster mums very shortly.
Rudi loves to play with Miss Bee, if he's not sucking ears.
Snack times, of course, are just as important as they discover all the kinds of different little foods and things like this that they can eat. Do notice that they're also going for a lot of the greenery and stuff like this as well. Probably just the color that they're used to, or the trees or something. They haven't really got many teeth at the moment, so it's not really possible for them to chew. But it's tasting and licking and things like this and seeing what different things are really out there. Mrs. Bee's probably the only one that could eat properly at the moment.
Rudi left, Nova in the middle eating some leaves, and Miss Bee, they're all having a feast this morning. Inside the milk feeding cage, you can see they can come out whenever they like. It's not a closed cage for now.
Sometimes a little hand is just needed to hold that food still for you, so it doesn't race around the plate and make it difficult to get hold of, especially when you don't really know how to use your little hands and everything at the same time, or your coordination's not so good. So here we have Johnny helping little Rudi taste some butternut and see what it's like, and seems to really be enjoying it. Little Nova's tummy's full now, and she's getting to the point that she does want to sleep, but not too sure if she should sleep with this nice little cuddly bear or not. So just getting a little bit of comfort there from Johnny, making friends with her little bear, and hopefully soon she'll get a little bit of sleep to give her the energy she needs for later.
Rudi's joining Miss Bee on the branches.
Sometimes a little helping hand is just needed just to get them in the right direction of the food or feeding cage, and just plonk down, and of course you can see they are a little bit hungry, so we do have to keep a watch out for them every now and again and just make sure they do go in the right direction, because they could run all over the place at the moment, and like all little children forget that it's lunchtime or snack time to get that energy level up.
Likes the camera better. You tired, sweetheart? This is why sometimes the camera can be really shaky, because the babies love to eat the tripod. She looks so confused. I wonder if she means her to go down. Yeah. Nope, she's gonna go up. Oh, Rudi, that's nice and high. You can do it. Yeah. You can jump. Yeah. Good girl. Oh. That's nice. We have Rudi and Miss Bee here, having much more fun in Disneyland now that they're getting more comfortable. And then we have Miss Nova, not too far behind these two, but still prefers to be lower on the ground or on some lower branches. Will you go in the feeding cage for me?
Thank you everybody for watching. It is amazing to see how these little ones are progressing day by day, week by week, and hopefully we'll see the big difference in next week's video. If we compare it to the one last week, we can see how much more they're moving. They've just come out of Loveland into Disneyland. They're really climbing, jumping, finding new things, really doing very well. Miss Bee is developing very, very fast. She's good with the feeding cage. So we're going to have a look at introducing her to some mums and see how that goes. So I hope you really enjoyed this. Please look out for next week. We'll see you then. Tell your friends, family, get them to watch. We need you all. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.